all sand is not created equal. I have a physical therapist who almost screams at me not to run on the beach. But you know, when the beach looks like this, it is hard. It is irresistible. You can't avoid running on the beach. It's just in some people's genetic makeup, I guess. But I really believe that there are some sands that are much better to run on, some beaches that are better than others. And let's just take a look at it right now. So here you see a very level playing field, a level piece of sand. Yes, it's a little loose, but it's not as coarse as it is on the east coast of Florida. This is the southwest coast of Florida. And it's very firm right where those people are walking. Now, yes, it's a little sloped, so maybe your left hip would get more stretching and your right hip a little more crunching, and perhaps that's not so good. But I believe if you stay on this area right here that is totally level, and even back in this area here, sometimes this is where the tide rises and fills in and makes little tide pools. And when that pulls out to low tide, after the high tide is gone, this is an excellent area to run on as well, as long as it is pretty level. And I just find this area right there, that is ideal to run on. And if the tide is going out, if it's going into low tide from high tide, right in this area, very firm packed, same thing right along here, as long as it's pretty level, you know, and some days it's just like flat, and other days it is like a drop off, but nothing like the east coast of Florida, where the sand is browner, bigger, coarser, and when you run in it, you kind of just like stop. Here, you can really get up some good speed because of the way it's packed down at this level. So I hope that is helpful to you, and you know, maybe this flies in the face of what your physical therapist or doctor is telling you to do. And of course, I don't want to contradict any of that, but I think it's really worth it. And of course, you can always take walk breaks too if anything starts to get cranky. And there's certainly nothing wrong with walking along here. There's always a breeze. I actually tried this morning running on the parking lot right next to the beach, which is an ideal, smooth, soft surface, but it was just so hot. So I was pulled magnetically down to the beach. And I encourage you to find these kinds of surfaces that work well for you. All right, gotta run.